Hey everybody, it's Danielle from Inspire Me to DIY, and today we're going to make this really cute little table decoration. Kind of looks like fireworks. I don't know if you can see it all. It's really cute. I love this thing, so let's get started. It's going to look really cute with the rest of my Patriotic table stuff. So what I'm going to start off with today is toilet paper rolls, although these are really hard ones. I have a Cricut machine, and the vinyl that comes on rolls, this is what's left over, and it's really, really tough stuff, but paper towel and toilet paper rolls should work just fine. I cut them 3 different sizes. See there? So when I group them, you'll get to see all 3. They'll look really cute. And I'm going to cover them today with craft paper. And these are the 3 choices that I have today. I got little stars and then stars and stripes, and then I thought I'd just do a dark blue so everything wasn't too busy. Okay, so I cut these. Since they were so hard, I had to cut them with a box cutter. Be very careful when you do this, because you definitely don't want that thing to slip just like that. And as you can see, I probably should have put a new blade in there. It's not a great cut, but it'll do for what we're going to do here. I am going to, first we're going to do is, see the blue at the top here? I had to put a cap on these. Now I put one on the bottom too, but we're not going to do that today because I think I like it better without, and it's easier to put my fireworks stuff in there. So we're going to do the top, and what I did is I have 2 skinny and 1 like a larger diameter. I put them on a piece of cardstock and I drew around it, and then I drew a circle a little bit bigger. That's where we're going to put our hole. So, but I'm going to cut around the bigger circle, and I'll show you why. Okay. Hey Marge, how's it going? I am having a great day. How about you? It's really hot out there today. This is definitely a get in the pool day. Okay, so I have so many weeds in my flower beds, and I keep saying I'm going to get up super early when it's still nice and cool or cooler, and I'm going to weed those flower beds. Well, I haven't done it yet. So I have 3 of these because I have 3 tubes, so I'm just going to cut them out now. So I'm hoping that it either cools down a little bit or I actually get up early enough to go out there and weed my flower bed. But I got to tell you, something really cool happened. I have this, I like to go to Lowe's to the, what do I like to call that? It's kind of like the dead end row. Like when you're in prison for life, I can't think of the word, but that particular section. Lowe's has this, and their flowers in that section look pretty sad, but you can get them for like $1. So I did that, and I've got some really beautiful flowers out there. It just took a little love and care and actual water. So I've got these flowers out there, and they're blooming, and they're absolutely beautiful. Well, I go out, it's right by the driveway, so I drove in, Jesus, was a couple of days ago. Somebody put the cutest little glass hummingbird right in there. And I asked the neighbor if she did it, and she said no. So I have no idea where this cute little hummingbird came from, but it's really adorable. So if you're my neighbor and you did that, thank you. I like it. Okay, so I've cut around the bigger circle, and you can see it's not a fabulous cut. I just cut around. And now I am going to cut little gashes all the way around so I can fold it down like that. And I'm going to fold them around so they'll fit inside. And I didn't bring my glue. Huh, Well, we're going to be using hot glue for this, I guess. Normally I use just Elmer's glue, but I didn't bring it out. Oh, well. Okay, so you can see I made this little fan-shaped thing. And I'm going to fold it inward because I really don't want my pencil lines to show once it's in there. It's not really a big deal, but sorry about all the text, y'all. I'm on a group text with my family, and they are just overboard today. We're flying up to Ohio to see them, and so we're getting a whole lot of texts this morning about different things we plan on doing with them. Okay, so see that? I folded that around, so when you unfold it, you can it kind of makes like a cup type thing, but that's going to fit. I think that's my bigger one. Yeah, that's going to fit down inside like that. But I got to poke the hole first because I won't be able to do that once my my cap is in there. I'm going to take a straight pin that I use for my ribbons to keep them rolled up on the tube, and I'm just going to poke it through just to start a hole and kind of move it around in a circle so I get one started. And then I'm going to take a mechanical pencil just because of the tip it has right there. I'm going to poke it through there and just twist it around a little bit. Make it, I don't know if you can see that, make it a little bigger. Come on. All right, and then I'll do it again from this way to make it a little bigger. It's not wanting to cooperate. There we go. Not wanting to cooperate today. Okay, so see, it's a pretty good size hole. You kind of need it like that because we're going to put all of our little firework things in there. And since I didn't bring out my Elmer's, I'm going to have to use hot glue. This is kind of overkill. And that's why I don't like to use hot glue, because I usually wind up sticking my hand in it. And it's a little warm. Okay. So I'm going to stick her down in there. Oh, come on. And with hot glue, you get glue strings. And I don't know if you've seen my previous videos, but you know how I feel about glue strings. It feels like I'm going through a hallway of spider webs. Oh, hate that. Okay. I'm going to take my long-handled paintbrush, and I'm going to go on the inside. See that? And I'm going to fold those flaps down so the glue hits the tube. Okay. There we go. See, I might have waited a little too long. Some of my glue is already dry and didn't stick. So let's try it this way. And then push it right down in. Maybe. There we go. Oh, stop. Okay. It stuck to me. All right. We're going to paint the top of that blue so it kind of matches our paper and it's not real obvious that we have this white disc right there. See if I can push those down in there. Oh yeah, that worked a lot better. Okay. Now, a great idea it just popped in my head. A great idea at Christmas is to do this same thing, but paint everything white or whatever color you want it, because it's going to be a candle, so I would paint it white, and then just drip hot glue all the way around so it looks like a candle that's drippy. And then you can paint over that. Oh, I just got an idea. We're going to do that for Christmas. I don't know if you've ever seen Harry Potter movies, but when they show the school that the kids go to, when they show it at Christmas time, it's by magic, of course, because it's all about magic, but they have candles that just levitate over the whole ceiling, and they're lit. And a friend of mine does room design and stuff like that for like neat backdrops for movies and stuff. And he did that with these candles, or like this, and made them look like they were levitating with fish line all over the ceiling. I saw pictures of it. I didn't actually get to see the thing done. So cute. All right, let's go around here. Do the two smaller ones. I'm going to try it a different way. I'm going to try putting the glue on the inside of the tube and then putting these down. Maybe I can keep from frying my fingers. Because, wow, I got burnt pretty good on that last one. I am not real graceful when it comes to hot glue or tiny projects. I think I've got bigger hands than a lot of women. Well, I know I do because I wear a very large ring. Okay, so this is the smaller one. Neat idea. Let's get my pin. I'm going to poke a hole through there and move it around a little bit. See if I can make it bigger. Poke it through with my pencil. Oh, that went way easier. I must have just been afraid to go through too far with the first one. Okay. Now I'm nervous. Make sure this works right. I don't know why I didn't bring my glue in here. All right. I'm going to put it around inside of the tube. And then put this in. Oh, better already. Maybe. I'm telling you, off camera, this worked so well. Doesn't it always? Okay. Get my long-handled paintbrush. Poke it down in there. Make the paper lay down a little bit. Good idea. Oh, there was a lot of glue in there. All right. Well, I got one part that didn't want to stick. Let's see if I can push that down in there. Okay. So we're getting packed and getting all ready to go to Ohio. My dog's outside. I can't say those things when he's here because he freaks out. Seriously, it sounds weird, but he knows certain words. So we have to one of us has to take him outside while the other one goes and gets the suitcase. And then we hide it in our room before he comes back in. And we tell him before we leave because we don't want to traumatize the poor guy, but he freaks out. He doesn't like it when mom and dad leave. You think he would love it. I mean, he could have a frat party, tear up the house. I don't even want to picture what that looks like. Okay, this is my last one. Luckily, my papers, I pretty much eyeballed it and cut it as close as I could so we don't have to worry about getting that done. I'm always afraid I'm going to bore you guys with all these little details, but actually to me, this is the fun part. Here, jeez, I lost my pen. Okay, poke it through this last one. Around a little bit. I'm going to put that in my tray so I don't drop it on the floor because knowing me, I'd be the one to step on it. Come on, glue string. All right. Oh, Marge, you getting your hair done today? Sweet. It has been a long time since I've had my hair done. I really need to find a place here in Florida and do that. I've had such bad luck with hairdressers in the past that I found a really great one in Ohio, and then I found out he retired. So it's like, I used to go once a year to Ohio to get my hair done since I lived here. Now he's forcing me to find somebody else, which I should have done anyways. But it was neat because he had my hair. When I first met him, he had it in dreadlocks. And that was so cool because it doesn't look great on everybody, but on him it looked really cool. So I figured he knew curly hair. Oops, that one I poked in a little too much. Poke it out a little bit. There we go. All right, and they're not going to look fabulous, but you're going to cover them up, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so here's my 3. Got the holes in there. All right. Now, I bought this thing at Hobby Lobby, and it's got these little things here, and it's got stars on wire, which I used a red one in this other one. It looks like I used 2 red ones, so now I don't have red ones for this one, but that's okay. This was $4 plus 40% off. So I did the math earlier and I don't remember, so you do the math. It was a really good price. And for me to be able to do 2 of these table decorations, plus there's a whole lot more. You could do a lot of things with this. So when I saw it, I got pretty excited. I knew exactly what I wanted to do with that. Okay, so now we're going to cover our tubes with paper. And like I said, I've got my 3 sizes of paper for my tall, medium, and small candle. So let's do the small candle first. And this has got like a smooth side and a textured side. I kind of want that textured side to be the outside. So you lay your tube down and you cut it as close as you can, approximately, to both ends. And this I do need my hot glue for. Put a strip down there and put my strip of paper right on it. Now keep it as close to the bottom as you can because you can trim the top. Okay, and when that's good and set, I'm going to roll this, you can see, and then I'm going to put a line of glue right along there and just roll it over. And hopefully don't stick to the newspaper. Okay, I have a little bit of glue there, but that's okay because we're going to be able to get that off later. Okay, so that's, and if we can't, we'll stick that right up against so you don't see it. So let's go to our medium size. Oops. Yeah, it's this one. And I'm going to do the same thing. This one up, this paper I can tell is a little bit bigger than my tube. That's okay. Oh, it's Rachel's birthday. That's why I'm getting all the family texts. Happy birthday, Rachel. I hope you're watching. I hope you have a great day. Hope you're not watching. I hope you're out having all kinds of fun. Okay, so of course watching this is, to me, is fun, but you know, everybody has their different definition of fun. All right, see, and I made that a little too big, so I'm going to take my little scissors and cut down in there. See how close I can get. Not too bad. All right, like that. Okay, so that's 2. Let's do the third one. And I kind of wanted my stripes to go this way instead of this way, but you could do both. I have it the long way on this one. I kind of like that. Okay. Glue. I always wished I had a summer birthday. Growing up in Ohio, it was never good weather on my birthday. Never. I mean, it could be beautiful all month, but you knew on the day of my birthday, we were going to have snow and ice and locusts and whatever else you can have in Ohio. So we always wound up, I have a girlfriend who's got the same birthday as me, and one that has a birthday the day after. So we always would find a day that was decent and then celebrate our birthdays, which my one girlfriend said she's done with February birthdays. Her birthdays are now in June, which, all right. But I always wanted a picnic on my birthday. And, you know, of course in Ohio, you can't do that. So when we first moved here, it was so neat. It actually happened to be cold that day because my birthday's in February. I think I said that. It happened to be cold that day, so we really couldn't have a picnic. But my husband did a whole picnic, laid the cloth down and had a whole picnic on the living room floor. He's the sweetest guy. So I actually got to have a picnic on my birthday. It was pretty awesome. Now I'm going to paint the tops of these, and I have apple barrel cobalt hue that I'm going to use. It's the closest blue that I had to this paper. I'm sure there's others that are closer, and when I do this, you'll see that it's not perfect, but it's the closest blue I had. And I'm going to use my foam brush. I like to use foam brushes because they're disposable, and they're actually, you can wash them or clean them, and you can do it, you know, a few times before you actually have to throw it away because the foam disintegrates. Ta-da! Okay, that's one. Let's get... Friends of mine were going garage sailing today, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that sounds so much fun. I'm going to do that sometime. Although, I don't need more stuff. I keep telling myself that I don't need more stuff. But then I see something at a garage sale and go, oh, I need that. I didn't even know I needed it, but I need it. And especially when you go with girls, it's just fun. It's a fun day. We also have a number of junk shops, I guess you call it. Like American Pickers, they have the architectural salvage stuff. And that's really cool. One of them is in Ybor City. And I think that's actually one of my favorites. Let's see, do I need... Yes, I do need my glue gun. I was going to unplug it, but I need it. One's in Ybor City, and they have such cool stuff. My son got me, you can see it, this wood bowl, kind of like a tray. And it was only like 20 some bucks at this architectural salvage place. So I like to go there and look around and see what they have new. Okay, so I'm going to let this dry a little bit. You know what? While it's drying, let's make our bow. I used different red, white, and blue fabrics. Hey, Kim, how's it going? Oh my gosh, I miss you too. How's your mom? I haven't seen you guys in so long. I'm going to make this, I know I get sidetracked. I'm going to make this cute little bow and then a ribbon to go around the back. And it's extremely easy to do this bow. I'm going to show you. All you need is a ton of different kinds of ribbon. I have stars and stripes, and then I have solids. This one's got a little different detail around the edge. Then I have a solid blue, a solid white, and then a blue with stars. Oh, and you know what else? I got a lace. Let's do that one too. That'll give it a little bit of texture. Ooh, come on. Mom's still hanging in there. That's awesome. I used to work with Kim's mom, and she is such a sweetheart. I really loved working with her. Okay, crocheted lace. I love that. Hobby Lobby had a sale, and they still might. All of their ribbon was 50% off, so, oh yeah, jackpot. All right, see how I put a pin in there? Kind of holds the ribbon together. I have them all in a container, and if they start unraveling or get out of whack, then I got a mess on my hands. All right, I'm going to start with my widest, not white, widest ribbon. And I actually want it to be about from here to here. So I doubled it over, cut it, and then I'm going to cut it in half. Kim, I do remember going to Put-in-Bay. Put-in-Bay is an island with, I always said it's a small island with a big drinking problem. So a group of us had gone. It's one of those neat places where you can go and rent golf carts, and they have a lot of stuff to do. Now that I'm older, I really don't hit the bars so much, but they have a butterfly house and caves and just fun stuff. Okay, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but I am taking my ribbon and I'm doing a crisscross on top of each other. So I've got my blue and white. Let me get that out of the way so I don't use it again. And then my crocheted lace is my next widest. And I think I'll make these a little longer so they're floppier. Okay. And one there, and then one across. And then let's do the red. Put my pin over there so I don't step on it. And see, this one's kind of see-through. Let's see if you see my finger back there. And it's got that little detailing on that, so it's going to give it some nice texture. Okay. So let's lay that on top. All right, the next, since I did a red, let's do a blue. I don't want to put my stars by each other. So I'll do this first star one. And then I'll do the red, white, and blue, and then the red star one on top. Okay. So all different sizes, lengths, all different widths will really make your bow interesting. And I wish I could take credit for this, but I learned this on Facebook. There's another crafter out there that I dearly love. Her name is Brooke Riley, and she does a craft blog and a home decorator blog just like me. Okay. Kim, if you get a chance to visit my blog, that would be awesome. I have a lot of different ideas and stuff in there. And you could show your mom too. That would be great. Hey, Sherry, how's it going? Okay. So across and across. And that is all of my ribbon, but wait, there's more. This was wrapped around the stem of this, but you can see it unwrapped. I'm going to use some of this in my bow. It's shiny. It's not even bow material, and it's got some messed up areas, so I'll cut that off. Oh, this is going to be awesome. Super excited. Okay, now on top and on top. I'm going to tie it all together with some twine, just regular old twine I got at the Dollar Tree for $1. I get a lot of stuff at the Dollar Tree. We have, not every Dollar Tree is created equal. We have like 3 of them around us. And each one has different stuff. One of them has a ton of craft stuff that I absolutely love. So I like to go at least once a week because things change. And I get a lot of wooden cutouts. A lot of my Mod Podge glue is there. They have paints, tons of different stuff. So if you are around a Dollar Tree and they have a nice craft section, I would suggest you go at least once a week to see if things are, you know, what they've got new. Coffee, y'all, coffee. Okay, now that I'm fully caffeinated, time for the tricky part of this bow. Since I have it all crisscrossed, pick it up like this, so it's like an X, and you're going to wrap your twine around. You know what, let's do it this way. Wrap it around, and then you're going to tie your twine. And it's kind of like tying a present. Got to get it good and tight. Here we go. Up. Come on. Good and tight. And I noticed some of my red, and then you fluff it out. Some of my red shiny stuff moved over, so I got to pull that back through. Fluff it out as good as possible. Is that not cute? Oh my gosh. It's got lace in there. It's got all my different star ribbons. Okay, and because I don't want that twine to, so you see that knot right there? I found a little wooden heart, a little wooden star, funniest looking heart I ever saw, and I glittered it. So that was just a little Mod Podge and glitter, and I'm just gonna glue that right in the middle. I want to keep some of the twine strings around, but I don't want them too long. So I'll trim those off a little bit. Okay. So a big old glob of glue, big old glob of glue, and put my, get over there. Put my star on there. Gotta hold your mouth just right till it dries. Oh, that's adorable. Ta-da. Oh my God, it's so cute. Okay, while it's drying, let's do our fireworks. This, you can see that's still a little bit wet, but the rest of these are pretty much dry. Okay. Oh, it's not a craft if you don't get all full of paint, right? All right, so I'm just going to, and these are nice and stiff like bristles. So I'm going to cut me off a hunk like that. Kind of put them all together as much as you can. And I'm going to poke them through the hole. Maybe. Come on. And if you didn't make your hole big enough, then you take your pencil and make it bigger. There we go. Okay. Now, I don't glue these in or anything. I just stick them in. Whoa, maybe I should glue them in. That's why I put a bottom on the other ones. Okay. Let me get as much in there as I want first, and then we'll work on gluing it in. Okay, I need, let's do the blue one. My thing with the stars on it, it's a wire, but it's thin enough that you can cut with scissors. Okay, and that's gonna go in there too. So now I got something with a little texture. Okay. See it in there? I'm going to put a glob of glue and stick those in there. Okay. With my paintbrush so I don't burn myself. Come on. Okay. I think I got all of them stuck in there. Oh, no, I got a couple that are out. Of course. Come on, listen to me. Oh, thank goodness for this paintbrush. Oh, stuck. Stick in there. There we go. Okay. It's another stuck in there. Push them back in. Ta-da. See, so now you can rearrange them how you want. Let's put that little guy off to the side and do the next one. Make my hole a little bigger. Ooh. Okay. I don't know if you have a crafting mind like I do, but when I was going through Hobby Lobby and I saw these things all stuck in a bin, I immediately knew I wanted to do this project. It's just one of those things I'll go through. I have a friend that goes to Goodwill all the time, and she can go through and say, oh, I love this because I'm going to cut it up and I'm going to make this, and she can see what it's going to look like just by going to Goodwill and picking up items. I'm that way in Hobby Lobby or Michael's because it's a little bit more, you don't have to use as much imagination as she does. She makes killer stuff. Oh, come on. Come on. It was a white one. That one. Okay. I got one white one that doesn't want to glue down. I will make you talk. Come on. Okay. Perfect. Now I got to get a little white wire because I only have 2 white wires left. I shouldn't have put 2 red in the other, but Okay. There. Second one. And now this last one. Come on. No, I might have to make that one bigger with my itty bitty scissors. I laughed when I saw these scissors. They came in a pack with bigger scissors, and I'm like, what am I ever going to use those for? Trust me, I think I use them more than anything else. All right, last bunch of things. All the things that has started to become my new mantra. I need to do all the things. All right, get in. No, you are just not going to do it, are you? There we go. Maybe I have too many things. Yeah, this white one doesn't want to go in. You don't need to. I won't pressure you. All right, let's glue these in. Wow, you see steam coming out? That was some hot glue. Okay, glue sticks, or glue strings. Okay. And my piece of wire, my last one. And I still have all of these to do other things with. So now I got to come up with something else, right? Put this one in. Okay. Now I'm going to glue them together. The seam where I put the paper together, I kind of want to glue those towards each other so you don't see them. So like this. Stick that one to here. What's a Jeopardy song? All right, and then glue this one to there. Get my glue gun out of the way. You don't need to be seeing that so up close and personal. All right. Cute. All right, so now they're all glued together. And we need a ribbon to go around all 3. And I used my red, white, and blue on this. So I think I'm going to do the same, because I think I'm going to put both of these on my table at once, the same table. I have such a large dining table that I could put a group here and a group over here. And then I have this neat little picnic basket, but it's little, with a red gingham liner that I'm going to put in the center of the table with some blue hydrangeas. So that's going to be my 4th of July table setting. It's going to be so cute. And I will put pictures of that on the blog so you can see it. All right. I'm going to put the end of this, where I glue it together, in the front, because I'm going to glue that little bow right on there, right where the seams meet. Okay, there's that one. See, I got it started. And I'm going to come around and put more glue on the top. And that's the only place I glued it to the actual tubes. So now if I need to adjust the tubes up and down, I still can a little. Well, no, I can a little, but they're glued together. So, all right. Nothing left to do but glue the bow on. I can't wait. Hold on. It's going to be so cute. I can't show you yet. You got to get the big reveal here, like they do on those HGTV shows. You get the big reveal. All right. You gonna stay? Ta-da! Oh my God, that's so cute. I think you guys all need to make these. And if you do, it would be great if you sent me a picture, or any questions. If you have any problems making it, send me some questions. I will help you as much as possible. And I would love to see these on your table. So comment, sprinkle this video all over to your friends. I'd so appreciate it. And if you get a chance, run on over to my blog, inspiremetodiy.com. Again, I'm Danielle Boaz, and it has been a pleasure to be with you guys today. Thank you so much. I'll see you later. Bye.